I think it's really easy for government to sort of talk the talk, but we want to walk the walk as well.
Councils are the closest layer of government to their communities. Everything that they do is driven by what their communities perceive as being the highest priority, and the community is demanding change.
Canterbury Bankstown had committed to 20% renewable energy a few years ago. We had a plan to get to 100, but we wouldn't have been able to get to 100 anywhere near as quickly as this. We've kind of got two community motivators. Part of the community is really environmentally active, and we've got another part of the community that is really vulnerable to heat stress. So we need to be taking action to be protecting that part of the community.
It's the only part of Sydney where I reckon you could have a millionaire living on one side of the street and public housing tenants on the other side of the street. They all have very different views as to what they expect, but one thing that they do agree on is making sure that the council is sustainable for the next generation. The types of facilities that will be powered by this new green arrangement, things like outdoor sporting fields. You go kick a ball, you'll be under a council lighting, and that will be 100% renewably powered.
Everything from the council chambers, our depot, all of our larger community centres, to market spaces.
Everything from the library that we're in right now, right through to our preschool.
Childcare centres, gyms, office buildings, toilet blocks, lighting in parks and street lighting. So it covers all of that. We're extending our EV fleet, and they're very branded, those cars, so people can see them going around. So the community has been really supportive.
There are 300 large sites and then a further 3,000 smaller sites and 210,000 streetlights that are all going to be under this contract.
People are really thrilled because it feels as if the council is reflecting the wishes and the aspirations of our community.
I think it's a massive achievement. It's brought all the other councils together as well. We're all working together in how we can actually go even further when it comes to environmental sustainability.
Unless we demonstrate by our own conduct and the way in which we deal with these issues that we are playing our part, we can't argue that others should change their practices.
What was so fantastic about this arrangement is not only did we do good by the planet, good by our community, but we actually saved them money.
The money that we're saving, which is in the range of about $120,000 a year, is now going to be diverted to the installation of batteries and to EV chargers. So it has a knock-on effect to achieve our sustainable goals.
I love the fact that we're actually leading the way. So there's also that sense of pride that our residents have.
Hopefully this deal will serve as an example to councils, governments and communities right across the country saying, look, you can go green, but you can do it in a cost-effective way that works for everybody.